Rarely do I walk into Lee Hall without thinking of Mitch Lee, a passionate patron and a great friend of the School of Music. We became acquainted shortly after my appointment as dean here in 1995. And through the years in his Manhattan studios and offices, shrouded in his Havana cigar smoke, I heard the history of the Yale School of Music according to Mitch Lee. He regaled me with folklore of this place in language far too colorful for this occasion. And as the years passed, I found his YSM history to be more accurate than most would believe. From his entrepreneurial excursions at the Schubert Theater, where he contracted Hindemith, whom he called the old man, for gigs, to his role as the Yale marching band drum major for Keith Wilson, his beloved teacher and director of bands, Mitch transitioned from his anticipated professional baseball career to musician, all because of an injury. In nearly all of our meetings and conversations, Mitch punctuated our time with one serious topic or question. His most memorable question to me was this: what is your favorite word? My brain immediately shifted into overdrive, and Mitch filled my 30-second note pause with another question. Never thought about it, have you? Mine is next, he said. Next is a great word, he asserted. You complete one project, and next is the new adventure waiting for you. Mitch leaned back in his oversized desk chair, took a big draw on his cigar, blew a couple of smoke rings, looked at me and said, "Think about it." Thus the title, Next. Mitch was not drilling down on the correct grammatical usage of next as an adjective, adverb, or pronoun. He was certainly not tracing the etymology of next. He was referring to opportunities awaiting those of us who are both prepared and bold enough to seize them. His inflection when pronouncing next made the meaning unmistakable. Anticipation is not what we see or hear when standing in the airport's fast food line. Next guest, the cashier calls while looking at the line supervisor. Parenthetically, I wonder what happened to customer. Guests are usually eating free. Or at rush hour in Wall Street Pizza, when almost the entire school is trying to get lunch before chamber music. All of us can hear Rose say, "Next." Or you're saying on a particularly bad day, "What next?" But context, not verbal inflection, was on Mitch's mind. To be sure, his favorite word has great allure. It can signal a new beginning, hope, change of direction, greener grass, bluer skies, the perfect job, even a new instrument. But listen carefully to this intruding thought. Next cannot be fully realized without now. Being absolutely engaged in each moment is our tacit recognition that each day is our gift. It is a gift to be savored, and some days are cherished more than others. If yesterday is today's memory, and today is tomorrow's dream, what happens now? What happens at this very moment? In Tolstoy's story of the Emperor's Three Questions, the hermit reveals these truths to the emperor, who fails to realize his questions have already been answered. The hermit says this: "Remember, there is only one important time, and that is now. The present moment is the only time over which we have dominion. The most important person in the world is always the person you are with, who is right before you, for who can know the future?" Living in the present, I should add, requires an attentive soul. Next cannot be fully realized without now. Clearly, Mitch's context was about life skills and values he acquired at Yale, qualities that, in concert with his musical talents, held the promise of an extraordinarily bright future. Here at YSM, we find unassailable core values: respect, tolerance, courage, wisdom, integrity, gratitude. Ask yourself these questions. How did we and how will we honor the dignity of others? How did we and how will we deal with adversity in our lives and the lives of those we know and love? How did we and how will we practice compassion? How did we and how will we express gratitude for privilege and ensure that humility banishes any notion of entitlement? How did we and how will we mature as people, nurturing others rather than embracing narcissism? Your exceptional tools, your exceptional music tools, I should say, brought you to Yale. And while here, I trust we provided new tools to help you construct your next, whatever and wherever it might be. The values you find at a place can enhance and transform you as a person and as a musician. Here you have had a plethora of choices to make regarding your artistic, academic, and personal interests. The people here, faculty, staff, administration, and the treasures of Yale in its libraries, galleries, from its concert halls, all provide elements for a transformative time while you were building your next, unknowingly, while influencing other lives. I want to mention a few. Begin with yesterday's commencement recital. Thrilling music that brought both smiles and tears from proud families and friends. Now repeat this at least 300 times over this past year. All of you can find in that archive a defining moment in discovering your musical voices. Many of you taught in our Music in Schools initiative. Who among you was not profoundly touched by a child's smile and delight when, with your help, the right notes rang brightly? You affirmed each other. In your recitals on this stage and at places like the Whitney Center, who among you was not affected by elderly, frail members of the audience who came here to find joy, comfort, and a measure of peace in the winter of their lives? Instead, they gave to us joy, comfort, and encouragement. Next cannot be fully realized without now. To you, to each of you, to your parents, your families, and friends, I can say that you lived the now of your time at Yale with vigor and passion. So much so that your next will, with a good pinch of anxiety, hold the excitement and satisfaction that each of you deserves. Now, go boldly to your next and let your music speak to this world that needs it so desperately. Thank you.